Start.
Hello friends, this is English class 2 and today we are going to study about question tags. Today's topic is question tag. The definition of question tag is a question tag is a short question added at the end of a sentence to seek confirmation about what you have said. So question tag means that whenever we are talking to someone and we need a confirmation about it, then we add a question tag. There are certain facts about question tag. Now some of the facts are, the first fact is a question tag consists of modal auxiliary with or without not followed by a pronoun that is in agreement with the subject of the sentence. It means that the question tag, in the question tag there is a modal auxiliary. Now what is a modal auxiliary? Modal auxiliary means is, am, are, was, were, shall, should, will, would, etc. That means modal auxiliaries are also called as helping verbs. So, in a question tag, there should be a helping verb and there should be a pronoun. Now, the helping verb and the pronoun should be in the agreement of the sentence. That means the helping verb which is already present in the sentence, that we have to use in the question tag. And pronoun means depending on the subject of the sentence, we have to add a suitable pronoun. For example, the children were playing. Now, in this sentence, the children is your subject and it is a plural subject, and for the children we are going to use the pronoun they. Were is the helping verb used in the sentence, so we are going to use the same helping verb and this question tag will become weren't they. Now the question is that here in the sentence the verb is were and in the question tag we are using weren't. So we have to remember that if the sentence is positive, the question tag has to be negative. And if the sentence is negative, the question tag has to be positive. That means we have to remove the negative word no or not from the sentence. For example, you are not hungry. The sentence is negative here. So we have to add the question tag positive. Are is my helping verb and you is my subject. So my question tag will be are you. Also remember that after the question tag, don't forget to add a question mark. The next fact is, if the sentence is in the affirmative, the modal auxiliary in the question tag contains not. That means just now I have explained you that if the sentence is affirmative, affirmative means positive sentence. That means there should be no negative word in the sentence. So if the sentence is positive, so in the modal auxiliary we have to add not. That means we have to make the auxiliary negative. If the sentence is in the negative, the modal auxiliary in the question tag does not contain not. Again, that means if the given sentence is negative, the modal auxiliary has to be positive. That means we have to remove the negative word. Example, the children were playing. Weren't they? The sentence is positive. So I have made the modal auxiliary were negative. Weren't. You are not hungry. The sentence is negative. So I have removed the negative word not and my question tag will become are you. Next. The next fact is, if the affirmative or negative sentence does not contain a modal auxiliary but has a full finite verb, then use any of the modal auxiliary do, does or did for the question tag depending on the tense of the verb and the person of the subject. This means if the given sentence is whether positive or whether negative, but there is no helping verb in the sentence. So in such cases, we have to use either do, or does or did. Now when do we have to use did? For this we have to see if the sentence is in the past tense, then we will be using did or didn't depending on the sentence. If the sentence is present, it is not past. If the sentence is present, then we have to see the subject of the sentence. If the subject is plural, then we are going to use do or don't. And if the subject is singular, then we are going to use does or doesn't depending on the sentence, whether it is positive or negative. For example, the boys like ice cream. Like is my finite verb here, and like shows that the sentence is in present tense. So if the sentence is in present tense, I have to see the subject of the sentence. The subject is the boys. The boys, it is plural subject, so I will be using do or don't. Now whether I have to use do or don't, the sentence is positive. There is no negative word, so I will be using question tag negative. Don't they? Next sentence, Hari likes ice cream. Again, likes is my finite verb and it tells that the sentence is in present tense. So again I am going to check my subject, Hari. The sentence is singular. The subject is singular. So here I am going to use the modal auxiliary does or doesn't. Now see, the sentence is positive. There is no negative word. So I will be using doesn't he. Next sentence, those children liked my cakes. Now liked is my finite verb and it shows that the sentence is in past tense. Okay, so if the sentence is in past tense, so there is no need to check the subject. You have to use did or didn't. Again the sentence is positive, so I will be making the question tag negative. Didn't they? Next factors. If the affirmative sentence begins with I am, the question tag is aren't I? Again, you have to remember there are certain exceptional cases. If your sentence is starting with I am, in such case, we are going to use the question tag aren't I. Next. The next factors, for imperative sentences, the question tag is will you or won't you. Now what is an imperative sentence? Imperative sentence means it is a command or it is a request or it is a order, and there should be no subject in imperative sentence. For example, keep quiet. It's a command. There is no subject. Keep is my verb. The sentence is starting directly with a verb. So such type of sentences are imperative sentences. So if the sentence is imperative, we are going to use will you or won't you depending on the sentence. Next is hurry up. Again it is imperative sentence. I am going to use won't you. Next is, if the imperative sentence begins with let us or let's, then in such a case we are going to use the question tag shall we. For example, let's enjoy ourselves. So again, if the sentence is beginning with let's, we are going to use the question tag shall we. So friends, our explanation for the topic question tag is over, and I hope that this video is going to be useful for you. Thank you.